How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Today I got something really exciting I want to show you. I've been wanting to learn how to use a backhoe for a long time. And so I thought, you know, I need to call in an expert to kind of teach me how to do this process, right? So I searched near and far and wide, and I finally found a guy that I want to teach me how to run a backhoe. I don't have a backhoe for my tractor, but he's got a backhoe on his. So I said, hey man, if I come up, will you teach me how to run it? You know, to kind of make me a better tractor operator. You know, everybody knows I'm a rookie. And so he's like, yeah, come on up and I'll show you what we're doing. And he's going to put me to work using this backhoe. So stick around. I want you to meet the guy that's going to teach me how to become an expert on this backhoe. Hey everybody, I've got Tony from Tony's Tractor Adventure. So thanks Tony for bringing me up here, man. I appreciate it. And
glad to have you.
I've been a subscriber to Tony's channel. Y'all have heard me mention his channel in several videos. I actually put a link to your channel in my description on all my videos.
Yeah, me too.
That's how we're just good buddies. And so I said, Tony, you know what? You've got a backhoe on your tractor. I need a backhoe. I want to learn how to operate a backhoe. And so will you teach me how to do this? And he was gracious enough to say, yeah, of course, you know, if you come on up and I'll show you what's going on. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you, your channel, and what we're fixing to get into.
All right, what we're doing here is what we're going to do first. We're going to dig a swimming pool. This is going to be a blast.
Yeah.
However, my channel is about tractors and backhoes and anything to do with a tractor. That's what it's about. I love tractors. I love farming. I love turning dirt over. So it's always been a passion of mine. I've always been into that. But you know, I never thought I'd do a YouTube channel. I probably like Hank. You never thought you'd do a YouTube channel. It's I had a guy on a forum ask me to make a video about my tractor, and that's how it all started, and never looked back. And I was watching some YouTube videos, and I ran across Hank's channel, and we got to communicating each other, and we became good friends over the last year or so. And that's basically how this story began. And now we're here, and we're going to dig a big swimming pool.
Yeah. So what tractor are we using?
We're going to use the LS MT240.
Okay.
I just got through installing the rear remotes and the backhoe on that. So this will be this is where the world will see the backhoe for the first time.
Yeah.
And also we're going to use the MT125 in the backhoe on it.
Okay.
It has its place. There's places like when you're ready to get somewhere tight, the smaller subcompact tractor, it has its place. Now this little, if you've seen some of the other videos that we've done, the little MT125 is a digging beast.
Yeah, sure. I've watched them, yeah.
Yeah, it'll really dig. So, you know, it has its place, and it can get in corners and things that, you know, down in close places you just can't do with a bigger tractor.
So this will be the first time the MT240, because there's a 4-part series that Tony's done on how he installed the backhoe on the MT240 himself, and he walks you through that process. So if you have an LS tractor and you're looking to put your own backhoe on it, Tony's got an exceptional tutorial series that helps you do that. And so this is first test today. Now you're going to put me on the 125 or the 240? Because if I break the 240,
we want to start out small, work our way up. I'm telling you, the LS, they build a backhoe. The way they do it is they basically make it so strong that the tractor's not strong enough to tear itself up. You can take anything to extremes, but you really got to be trying to do something wrong to break one of these backhoes. So as long as you read the manual and do the things that it says, the backhoe will last you for years.
Gotcha.
You're safe on either one. They both work identical. That's another thing. They pretty much work as the industry standard. So I don't think you'll have, you know, once you learn one, you can get on any one, no matter what brand. You know, they're all going to run the same. But yeah, there's a 4-part series where I install the rear remotes, and then I've got another series where I actually install the backhoe, and I haven't actually even put that out yet, but it's coming.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. The 4-part series is the plumbing. So
basically I plumb the hydraulics, and then the next series is actually how we put the backhoe on, and basically did it by myself, and Hank wouldn't come up for that.
He said it was heavy, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, no kidding. He told me, he said, make sure all the heavy work is done before I get there.
I just want to play with the joystick.
I know, that's it. Me too. That's what I like. It's like, you know, you get tired and
yeah. So hey, we're gonna show you some snippets of me learning. We're gonna teach, or you'll see some Tony giving me some instruction on his backhoe and stuff. And I'm here for 2 days, and so hopefully we get a lot of footage of us actually getting the pool or the hole dug that he's going to put his in-ground pool in. And it's going to be a great series on his channel about how to DIY an above ground pool converted into an in-ground pool, I guess is the way you could say it.
That's about the way it
is. Y'all stick around and watch this. It's going to be pretty fun.
All right, what we're going to do is kind of go through with Hank some of the things you do with a tractor attachment on a backhoe versus an actual rubber tire backhoe, like a Case or something like that, a Case International, a commercial backhoe. One thing is you don't lift the back wheels off the ground. You see so many people that want to do that because they see it done with the big commercial backhoes, and that is not how it's done. Every manual you read says don't do that. You're putting a tremendous amount of pressure on the tractor strength. So there's things that you can do to make it be as stable as you can without putting any undue stress on the frame of the tractor.
Okay.
Now I know there's going to be somebody out there with a different color tractor. Well, my tractor can do it.
All right.
Every manufacturer out there, if don't do it.
Yeah.
So don't believe the hype. If you do it this way, yes, it sometimes is a little bit harder to work with it. You have to move the tractor a little bit more, but you're still going to have this tractor, 15 years from now. If you don't do this, you're going to break the tractor in half, and you're not going to have the tractor. One of the things you can do to make this tractor more stable and get more digging power is, first off, we're going to start it up and we're going to curl the bucket backwards. Okay. All right, we're going to leave the bucket down backwards, and we're going to leave the park and brake engaged. And another thing you can do to really get the full force of the backhoe at work is to reach over and pull the forward drive engage. So when your back brakes are locked, it causes the front brakes, or makes the front brakes wheels act as if they're braked.
Okay.
Because they can't turn one way or the other, because the drive line is locked up.
Gotcha.
So it basically acts like four-wheel scotch. Then you have your back bucket turned backwards, because your biggest force with the backhoe is pulling this way, so it's trying to pull the tractor that way.
Gotcha.
And these backhoes are strong. Okay. I mean, they are way strong. I don't care what brand. If it's the Mahindra that you love, the backhoes are stronger than the tractors are.
Gotcha.
So these are things that you have to take into account. Now, there's some things you can get also that I've got on order is some cleats for this backhoe. And that would help with some, but the manufacturer of these again, these are not commercial backhoes.
Sure.
So you don't want all that pressure out here. If you look at a commercial backhoe, how the leg is built, it's this massive, massive piece of steel. This is a stabilizer, whereas the commercial backhoes, they're outriggers. Digging now. You ready to start digging?
Okay. We're going to work our way in, or?
Generally the way I do, I don't know how the roots on this is. I mean, a tree's got characteristics. Like a oak tree got a core, or a core hickory. Oh my goodness, they got a core that goes straight down. Okay. Massive, hardest tree in the world to dig up. Then you got maple. Maples sit on top of the ground, and they got big huge root balls. So maple, you would go out and dig around.
Oh, yeah.
Hickory, you gotta dig the china and then move around and dig the china again.
Yeah.
I have no idea about this bush that's overgrown, so we're just gonna have to probably start out here on this side and dig a trench this way, start on that side and dig a trench that way, and then we'll just start pulling on it and pushing to see what's gonna happen. I don't know what the root system is on this.
All right. So we'll crank this thing up, right?
Yep, crank it up.
What about the RPMs?
I try to run mine, when I run this tractor, it's got great hydraulics. That's the difference between, we talked about that earlier, the difference between this tractor and that tractor. This has got a lot more power. Okay. So about 1,800 RPMs, you got more power and more speed than you ever want. Okay. On the little tractor, you got to pretty much be at full throttle RPM to get the speed that you want. Okay.
Man, I tell you, I am having a blast working this backhoe. It's a lot of fun. It's a learning experience. And so that leads me to my question of the day. My question of the day is, do you have fun working this kind of equipment? You know, are you excited about the fact that you get to go out here and use this heavy equipment and get a lot of work done? I've never done it before, and as I'm learning it, you know, it's always fun to learn something new. And so leave me a comment below if you like working a backhoe on your tractor.
Earlier I was talking to Hank about how to operate the backhoe, and that brings us to the tip of the day. My tip of the day is for if you've never done something like this, if you've never operated a piece of equipment like a backhoe or something like that, go get with somebody who has, and you know, ask for help. Don't be too proud to ask for help, and ask for some advice.
Man, I tell you what, these last 2 days have been rough.
Yeah, you've been some great free labor, man. Appreciate the free labor.
You know? So, hey, I asked Tony, I said, hey, will you teach me how to run a backhoe? And you saw the question of the day, you saw the tip of the day, and then now you saw what we were able to do. We've got probably 8 to 9 hours of digging time.
Yeah, actual seat time.
And so I learned a lot, and I appreciate you walking me through some of the steps, and I appreciate you letting me use your equipment.
Sure.
So,
well, he was using it for me, though, so
yeah,
it was a win-win.
That's right, yeah. So I learned and you get free labor. So, but I really appreciate it. If you haven't seen Tony's Tractor Adventure, I know I've talked about him in several videos, and we're buddies on Facebook, so you'll see us mention each other on Facebook a lot. Go check out Tony's Tractor Adventure. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button and that little notification bell. The dude puts out some tremendous videos, and he does a lot of good work, and he also gets people to come up here and do free work for him.
Yep.
So, but anyway, thanks a lot for letting me come up here, dude.
Appreciate
it. And thanks a lot for letting us make a video with your tractors. The LS tractors did really good for us, and we enjoyed our seat time on them.
Yep.
So, hey, listen, as always, there's going to be a little barn pop up over here. That's a little white circle, an icon there that you can click on to subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate all the support. Tell your friends about these type of videos so they can watch along with you. All right, you guys take care, and we'll catch you on the next video.